Today I have an exciting video. I managed to complete the entire Black Hawk Down campaign, not just solo but also in the highest possible rating there is. So today I'm going to show you how I did it and tips on how you can achieve it as well. I'm only going to answer this once, but in case you enjoy this type of content, consider dropping a like, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel. So first things first, how do you reach outstanding in solo? In solo, it's mainly about your time to complete the mission, so you gotta basically do it as fast as possible. It doesn't matter how much damage you take or if something doesn't go perfectly, like for example on mission 2 that one of the convoy vehicles gets destroyed. It is just about time. In squad it also matters how many kills you get, but in solo you will easily, without any concern, get enough kills to get outstanding badge. So let's get into mission number 1. So in the beginning you basically have to move your way down in a building. The main thing you have to be concerned about is a sniper that's on the other side of the building, which you can easily shoot down. You just have to know where exactly it is. And on other parts you can sometimes even ignore players if you run past it fast enough. I haven't mentioned it yet, but on every single mission you want to be selecting the car 15 on the support class. Sometimes this was with the iron sights, and there's one mission where you were forced to either go recon or assault, and I still went with the car 15 on the assault class. But the support role is the best one to play solo because you have the most amount of ammo which you will need while playing solo. Once you come out of the building, it's mainly important to watch out for nades being thrown at you. I've died many times by that, and there is one RPG guy on the roof. Besides that, just mainly try and kill as many players as fast as possible. You should be able to enter the building within 3.5 to 4 minutes, and you know you're still going to be on time to reach outstanding. Watch out for some players inside the building. On your left side there's a door where people are going to try and shoot through. If you don't shoot them, they will chase you down like you will see in this video. And after that, slowly progress through the building. Watch out for players on the balcony and move up the stairs. I like to take my time here on the stairs because it's quite a tricky part. Eventually you will get flanked from people below the stairs as well, and once you kill the players and you slowly move up, take your time, kill as many players from this little window as possible, because it will make this section after this much easier. This next part where you go in every room and basically clear it is just about memorization, and be sure to not shoot the people you're basically trying to arrest. It's just a lot of memorization, so I would definitely recommend watching this bit carefully. Now after survive for a couple of minutes, you will see the timer go down. I went to the stairs on the right side of the building and basically tried to shoot players coming in. You will see that the enemies come from all entrances, but not all at the same time, so keep a close eye on that. It is more about staying alive rather than actually shooting the enemies, but it is important to kill a couple, so some of your in-game teammates will stay alive. That's the most important part. Now all there's left to do is move outside of the building. There's still a couple of enemies in your way, but nothing dangerous anymore happening besides that. So now on to mission number 2. Here it is about memorizing where the RPG guys are. That is the most important thing. You want to try and keep as much of your convoy alive as possible. But do keep in mind that it actually isn't the worst thing if one of your convoy vehicles dies. You will actually see that happen in this mission. It is mainly about the time. So even if one of your convoys gets destroyed, you can still achieve the outstanding badge. It is just about the time, and the time can really be achieved towards the end. Once you kill all the RPGs on time, try and run in front of the convoy as far as possible, and you will achieve the outstanding mission. It takes about 6 minutes. Also, the faster you move up here, the faster the convoy will start moving for you as well. This part is a bit tricky. You have to kill 3 RPG guys and 1 sniper guy. It's very important to also kill the sniper guy because it does a lot of damage in a very short time. The next part is just knowing where the RPG guys are going to be. Keep in mind that once the RPG guys do not have a sight at the convoy, they will actually start shooting you. Even if you're behind a building, they will shoot right through the building, or at least attempt to. For the very last section, you want to kill a sniper on the roof. And after that, there's no more RPG guys. There's just a couple of infantry. And after that, there will be a couple of cars heading towards the vehicles, basically trying to explode themselves. It is very important you kill them on time. After this part, you want to run as far as possible ahead of the convoy. This will increase your time and increase your chance of getting outstanding.
We got a Black Hawk down. We got a Black Hawk down.
So mission 3 might be one of the hardest to complete in Outstanding. You need to do it in a time of 6 minutes. The first time I completed this mission, I think I took around 17-18 minutes, so I needed to do it 3 times as fast. So you can divide mission 3 into 3 parts. First you have the little market section, which you kind of have to run through as fast as possible. This needs to take about less than 2 minutes, just less than 2 minutes. Then you get into the sniper section, which takes about 1.5 minutes. And then you have 2.5 minutes to run through buildings and kill the final RPGs. I think you need to kill around 7 to 9 RPG guys. And that is by far the most challenging part, because there's also infantry players around. And finding the RPGs is a big challenge. So section number 1 is just all about speed and memorizing where you need to go. You don't need to kill all players in this section. Just check out this part very closely. The time what I'm taking here can be done maybe slightly faster, but this was one of the most efficient ways I got this done. There is a little bit of risk involved, and this might require 1 heal. Next up is the sniper section. If you do this fast enough, you do not have to kill all snipers. Just keep in mind the very last sniper that I kill on the roof is a little bit tricky because there's a bunch of infantry around. First you want to prioritize the infantry kills, and then you go for the sniper. This part is very important. When you move through the building out of the back door, this saves a lot of time. Just keep in mind, when you move out the building, you still would prefer to kill the RPG guys, because they can kill you and they will try and shoot you through the building. Last section can be quite tricky. What worked for me is actually go downstairs and kill all the infantry players that try and run up, because after that you can basically only put your focus on the RPG guys. I've seen some other strats where people just go for the RPG guys and then once in a while look behind them for the flank, but this made it a little bit less stressful. It takes a bit more time in the end, but definitely if you're running low on the heals, this is definitely a better way to do it. Mission number 4 is the easiest one to complete as you're going through a convoy to a town. It's very important to remember all the RPG locations as that is your number 1 enemy. Basically the RPGs can destroy the vehicle you're in. So all it takes is completing the mission solo. You'll definitely get enough kills to reach the outstanding badge.
Stop! Medic, stop! Romeo 6-4.
Next up is mission number 5, which is basically just surviving for as long as possible. You first have to survive for about 5 to 6 minutes, And after that, the real timer starts. You want to survive for another 5 minutes to reach the outstanding badge. So the strat here was to wait here in the corner. Even though they're throwing nades towards you, most of the time you will survive them. Just make sure that you're not all the way in the corner, because then they will be able to shoot you through the wall. This has happened a couple of times to me. But just sit there and wait, and you need to be alert because there will be some infantry running in once in a while, and just be patient. The more patient you are, the better this will work. The biggest problem of this is the nades that are going to be thrown at you. Sometimes you literally just need to wait, even though it looks like the nade is close to you and will kill you. You will probably survive.
6-4, do you read?
They can't hear us!
Recording audio, so I'm gonna let the commentary speak for itself. This mission is important to have the iron sight car 15, at least that's what I personally really enjoyed using. The main bit is the very last part with the RPGs on the building, and you have to throw something on the building to where a airstrike basically destroys it. It's important to have your smokes left for that specific part, because you want to smoke yourself twice so you can at least get close to the building. If you're too far away, it will not work. Eventually, what worked really well for me is go to the side of the building. At the very end, I'm speaking of, kill some infantry players and run across the street as far as possible, using the smokes, of course, and then throw the little, I don't know what it is, thing for the airstrikes on the building. You have multiple as well, so you don't have to run back every single time. Bruh, this happened last time I saw. I just literally got dinged in the head right there. Bro. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a Nightbot right there. Oh, that's it. Apparently I cannot kill you. It literally, when it detects like a dot. And then like no space afterwards, it automatically thinks it's a link. Dude's still behind me. Okay, we're 3 minutes into the run so far. You'll never know. Why not? We'll come out to console at some point. I don't know how long it will take him. It's frustrating with how long it's taken, but it will come out to console at some point. It's coming out to, yeah, I mean, well, you're being super negative every time with the console release. I know it's taken a long time, but it's not like it's not releasing anymore. I'm always saying to people it's not releasing, but I mean it will at some point. I just don't know how long it's gonna take. A lot of exotic. Holy crap. Wow, that nade just... That was a good placement. We literally have news that it's releasing on console and that the release is delayed. Like, how much more news do you need for the game to actually be released on console? They literally said they're coming out with a roadmap very soon. I don't know what soon is in like developer terms though, but we have all the information to need to at least confirm a console release. No dates yet. I was about to say, I can hear someone right behind me. We are 6 minutes into the run so far. Well, I already completed the campaign. It's already on my channel. I'm just trying to get outstanding on it now. Didn't even want to play it anymore. Did I make it sick of it?
We won't leave you behind! Durant! We won't leave you behind! Durant!
I don't know how different the game will be once it releases on console. That'll be interesting. Oh man, okay. Doesn't matter, we still have plenty of heals. Open April, we're gonna get some good news. Okay, we're 8 minutes into the run so far. Next 3 minutes is, you know, a must, I guess. We literally have to wait 3 minutes. Yeah, I mean, they got the mobile release out sooner than expected. They wanted to release at midsummer, but it will be in April already. I just hope for good news soon. It'll be nice. Also, random nade, dude. What the heck? Me telling Max I'll send you 20 gifts every day, but never send it. The tease is definitely there though. This even changes the location of the shadow because it's more centered. What? No, definitely. They need to come out with it soon. I'm convinced it will release at some point. Okay, we're 9 minutes in. 1.5 minutes. We're doing pretty good time-wise. Now I just need to find a good strat for the next bit. One minute left. Come on. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, as long as it's still pumping in a lot of money into this game, I'm still gonna try and make it work. That's what I think, at least. Okay, 5 seconds left, and we wait a little bit longer. I think we should have plenty of time. We wait just a little bit longer for the enemies to get away. We're on 11 minutes, 20. We have about, I think we need to do it in 16 minutes. Four and a half minutes left. Alright, 12 minutes. Okay, no need to take risks. We got 4 heals. Okay. We're here again. Okay, we're on 13 minutes right now. Wow, holy crap. That was like a full burst right there. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal up and go with smokes. I think that's it. I think we did it. I think we did it. That was a really good time. If that's it. Oh, come on. I think that should be it, man. It better be. Go on. Come on. Yes! Oh, dude, let's go.
Get the wounded out!
The very last mission, mission number 7. It is important to use the support class. I have tried all the other classes, but you need the amount of ammo that you do, because it's a very long mission. It's 15 minutes full of basically memorization, where players are going to be, where the enemies are going to be, how to pace yourself as well is very important. Each section I'm going to tell you guys, give some tips and tricks. But mainly what is important is that you stick to the support class, because you're going to need the bullets. So the first section is quite easy, but already here you're trying to pace yourself in front of the convoy. That's very important to do throughout this mission, because at the very end the convoy will start catching up to you, and it's very hard to still be in front of the convoy. So for the first a couple of sections, you're literally just trying to be as fast as possible. So you move right into the buildings, kill like 3 infantry players in like the little hallways, and you move yourself up to a building. There's 3 infantry players inside the building, and after that you kill the 2 sniper players. You want to stick on the right side of the street for almost this entire mission except the very end. So you move right into like the little broken buildings, kill a couple of infantry players here, and here the guy should start screaming like, hey, get back to the convoy, because you're about 70 to 80 meters in front of it. Keep in mind that the threshold is about 90 meters or 85 meters, and then the timer will start counting, then you're basically out of bounds. But that's completely fine. This is how you know you can pace yourself. And at the beginning section, it's important to go fast. Once you kill those couple of infantry players on the right side in the broken buildings, you need to look behind you, because sometimes, not always, there's 2 infantry players flanking you, which you want to take out. This next section, still stay right when you go into the very dark building. You cannot run this section because you need your light to be shining in front of you so you can see the infantry players in front of you. You move through the building, kill sometimes 2, sometimes 3 infantry players, and then there's a little broken wall which you can lean. And after that you want to kill about 6 infantry players before you move out of the building. Make sure you kill all the players here because otherwise they're going to start shooting you in the back for the next section when you're trying to keep up your pace. Also keep in mind there's going to be an RPG guy on the right side on top of a little roof, which you can take out quite easily. This next section I actually struggled with quite a lot because you have to kind of move out in the open, so this is why you need to make sure you have everyone behind you taken out. You kill 2 players on your right, and after that you want to go inside the building and kind of lean to the left. And here it is very important to take down as many enemy players as possible, as this will make the ending section a lot easier. So what you do is you take out the players, then you move right into a building when there's a bunch of little bit of fire and red lights going on. Kill some players there, look out of the door, take out some other players, and then you keep moving through the building. You will hear a little chopper go off. And after that, this is a very tricky section. You sometimes need to take out 4 or 5 players. This is very depending on how many players you take out in the beginning. So once you move out of that, you have some infantry players to taken out. And after that, you need to throw a smoke in front of you for the snipers that are coming up. But it's very important that once you move out, you've taken out all players behind you, because otherwise they'll start doing damage to you. Now the next section I like to call the grass section. So when you put your smoke in front of you, move right to a car, and from this car you can kind of crouch lean and take out both of these snipers that you need to take out. Also from this crouch lean spot behind the car, you can already take some enemy players in front of you. You just need to watch this part very closely. It's very hard to explain. Some of the infantry players you cannot even see just yet, but I'm already shooting you because I've already played the mission a billion times, so I knew the exact location. So once you've done that, you slowly move up. This is a very tricky section and you kind of want to save up another smoke for this. You don't have to. I ended up not using it, but what you can do is move to the right section after the grass section and you come into this big street. You can use another smoke right on you so you don't get shot from behind. I ended up not needing to do this. So this next part is a big open street. What you need to keep in mind is you don't want to be running out in the middle of the street because you will be getting hit by the airstrike. So you move a little bit to the right. But what you can do before you move all the way right into the building, you can already take out some players, which make the section after you get out of the building on the right a lot easier. So you can take out about maybe 3 to 4 players before you move right into the building. In this building you need to kill either 2 or 3 players. This sometimes changes randomly. You take out 1 player in the little hallway and then 1 player will flank you from a stairs, as you will be able to see in the footage. And then you move outside of the building. Keep in mind that there's a convoy which you can shoot just out of the door. There's a little sneaky angle you can have on it. And then close right corner, there sometimes is a player. It depends if you have already taken him out at the very beginning. Then you move down, just stick to the right side. There will be some players inside of the buildings, which you should be mostly able to ignore. And then at the very end, keep in mind there's an RPG on the left side. His first shot will not be directed towards you, but his second shot 100% will. So you want to take him out either before the first shot or right after. You don't want to let him shoot another round at you. Next up, there will be a sniper on the left building. I've forgotten about the sniper a million times because it kind of appears out of nowhere at a really quiet section. After this, you want to make sure you pace your running energy basically quite well. So there's a section where you need to run, you need to kind of climb over like some type of wall, and then you move right behind the building. You kind of want to be able to do this in one run, otherwise you have the chance of getting shot by the infantry players on the street. You can completely ignore the infantry players on the street because you need to just go right side behind the building. This is really where you can put up some pacing. There are some infantry players behind the building. There should be 3. There's also some in the building. You can completely ignore those. After you run behind the building, you took out the 3 infantry players. There will be an infantry player on top of the building which you need to take out. Then there will be one moving right side of the building you're moving towards. And then there's a sniper you need to take out. This sniper is actually quite dangerous as it's quite close. It will often hit his shots, so you kind of want to first peek. It will miss his shots usually, and after that just take him out. You move beyond this building, and then there's some players behind you, which is actually quite easy to take out. There's 2 crouch players, sometimes there's 3. Very easy to take out, but it's definitely worth it because those infantry players will eventually actually try and start shooting you. You keep moving in front of this, and you will be moving in the street across to the left side. This is the first time you're taking the left side, which you will take on for basically the rest of the missions. And then there is a machine gunner truck moving out and an infantry truck moving out, or an infantry player, not a truck. You take these out. Keep in mind that it's very important to take out the machine gunner player right away. You need to lead your shots a little bit for this one. Take out the infantry player and then move left. If you're pacing everything well, you will get the out of bounds thingy, so make sure you don't move up too much. Stick to that 70 or 90 meter range of the convoy. You move up, there is a building, there is a player also on the left on top of a building. You don't need to take him out, just keep moving inside the building. And this is where you need to take out some infantry players inside the building. There's a door, there could be one on the left, one on the right. Not sure, it changes every single time. And from this door, you want to be sure you kill 4 RPG guys. If you do not kill 4 RPG guys before you move out, in the next section is going to be very tricky and hard to survive. Now there will be 2 snipers on the building. There's one all the way far in the distance. You want to keep in mind that you need to shoot a little bit above the scope glint in order to hit your shots, because there's a little bit of bullet drop and the sniper is very far away. Be sure to listen closely to the hit marker sound, because there's a different sound in actually getting a hit marker and actually taking out a player. Keep in mind there's 2 snipers. Definitely be sure to take this out before you move outside of the building completely. You keep moving on the left side. Eventually you'll move all the way left. This section is a little bit tricky because the infantry players are kind of all over the place. But just take your time for this. You should have enough time to move still in front of the convoy. So just take your time, kill out the infantry players, and then keep moving forward. Now you've reached the very last section, which there are again a couple of RPG guys you can kill. You can already see them before they can even see you. It's kind of tricky, but you can see in the footage that I take out 2 or 3 RPG players on the right side before they even put off a shot. There will be some infantry players running around. There's a little car coming out there, and also there are some explosive barrels which you can make use of in a very good way. So there's one RPG guy above the food sign which you want to take out. Then there's still some infantry players roaming around, and after this you want to just make sure you run ahead of the convoy as far as you possibly can at this section. If you're doing everything well, you can still reach the out of bounds thingy. Just make sure you stay inside of the bounds and you should be able to get the outstanding badge. That will be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this will help you get the Lone Wolf badge, which is definitely a very nice badge to achieve. It's definitely a fun challenge, and in the beginning it might seem impossible, but really once you get the hang of each mission, you will get close every single time, and it's very addicting. I actually quite like the campaign overall. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.